Mi familia. Hold on. What is poppin', family? Hold on, y'all. I just gotta get my other phone. Okay. All right, y'all. I had to get out here in nature because I just didn't feel right to be in a secluded space doing a reading, especially with the things that we're gonna be talking about today. So, like the caption says, we are going to be picking up with the Mr. Morale series. This is going to be episode number 2. Song number 2 on his album is called N95. Aw, damn it. I'm sorry, Spider. I didn't mean to kill you. Sorry. So yeah, this is going to be the N95 episode. I got a couple of channel messages, and then we're going to get into the actual lyrics of the song. And this is going to be like basically a spiritual analysis of his album, how we can relate it to the collective, and any advice that our spirit guides, ancestors, source, or anything like that wants to communicate through these messages. So, first of all, Holy Spirit, Most High God, Creator Gods of the universe, I thank you so much for allowing us to meet in this sacred space, for allowing us to be able to conversate and elevate spiritually. I thank you so much for allowing us to be protected and provided for. Excuse me, I'm praying. And I thank you so much for allowing me to share my spiritual gifts with the collective. I thank you that this message will be received with understanding and receptivity. And
oh my goodness!
I thank you so much. Be quiet. Oh my God! Wow.
It's the fastest.
What?
I need help.
With what?
To turn it on, but I don't know how to turn this off.
Don't close the phone.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, the prayer got interrupted, but it was we just talking to God. So everything that I said previously, I'm affirm that, say that again. Thank you so much for the beautiful nature, the beautiful weather, and for always providing for us. We love you and we praise you. Ashe.
Sorry, I had to do this.
What? What now? What? What do you want?
I keep swiping.
What do you want to do on the phone?
I'm trying to watch.
Watch what? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I literally just said I was about to start a video, and you haven't been talking to me this entire time. And now that I'm starting a video, you want to come over here and bother me while I'm trying to work.
Well, I'm trying to turn on PBS Kids.
I really don't know if it's going to work because my phone hasn't been working lately. I don't know what's wrong. Alright, y'all, so we about to get into these channel messages. First, I heard the song I Speak Life by Donnie McClurkin. So, I was about to say I didn't understand that download, but I understand it now. Source wants y'all to speak more life over yourself. More life. So somebody needs to listen to the album or the song More Life by Drake, and also listen to the song I Speak Life by Donnie McClurkin. Because it's telling me, Source is telling me that a lot of you guys, you're pretty much blocking your own way. Like some of you are ready to start a new journey, a new adventure, go down a new path or something like that. But you guys are blocking your own way by speaking spell work over yourselves. So y'all need to speak life over yourself instead of speaking negativity and expecting negative things to happen to you. What else? That's funny. We said more life, and then I put down more earth too. So a lot of you guys need to connect way more to Mother Earth. Like spend way more time in nature, and that don't mean be on a concrete. I mean allow the grass to heal you. Beautiful. Allow the grass to heal you. Allow Mother Earth to heal you. A lot of you guys need to incorporate more herbs into your diet. Some of y'all need to, if you're thinking about starting a garden or something like that, go to Eastern Market. If you receive food stamps, you can get a bunch of plants for free. For free, you can get plants. That's where I got a lot of my plants and flowers and things like that, right from downtown Detroit at the Eastern Market. I'm more than likely gonna end up going down there tomorrow to be our little weekend activities. Next, we have sex does not equal violence. So, family, we need to stop using the terms like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat that pussy up and shit like that. Like what, bro? Why are we equating sex that's supposed to be a loving act to violence?
Slow motion.
Nina, because it's not going to work. I said it's not. I don't care. It's not going to work, and I already told you. Now please go play so I can work, or sit down and be quiet. Sit down and be quiet, or go play. That's the last time I'm gonna say it. So, we're not gonna keep equating sex to violence. Like I said, the what's the other phrase that people be using? But anyway, y'all, if you're wondering why so much sexual violence happens in the world, it's probably because we say things like, oh yeah, I'ma fuck that pussy up, and I'ma beat it up, and oh yeah, let me get that throat, and like what, bro? That shit it truly blows my mind that we really align violence and sexual acts together as one, and then we're surprised that there's thousands of rapists out here on the loose. So yeah, I feel like there's someone that feels as though they cannot be intimate, or they don't feel comfortable being intimate with their partner because there's too much, the foreplay is like borderline violent. So you need to speak to your partner and tell them, that shit makes me feel uncomfortable. That shit makes me feel sexually violated. When you use those terms, when you're talking about making love to me. Let's get back to making love, not having sex. We're making love. You're making babies, or you're making love. Literally, you're pleasing yourself, you're pleasing your partner, or you're creating life. Literally. So, anyway, something about crystals from Russia. I've been channeling a lot of information about crystals from like Ukraine and Russia and stuff. And I actually got a crystal yesterday. It's called Sugarite. And it's they found this huge mound of like black volcanic, it looked like volcanic ash or something like that, but it actually was showing up on an electromagnetic radars. Like whenever the planes were going into the sky and stuff like that, they were actually able to feel the electromagnetic waves from this big ass mound that they found in Ukraine. Come to find out, these are like some extra powerful ass crystals that they found.
Jurassic Park.
Nina, it's not gonna work. I just heard secrets. So I feel like they're trying to keep a secret. All of these crystals and stones and stuff like that they're finding in Ukraine and Russia. They're trying to keep it a secret that they have these crystals here. That's probably on the border. They're probably on the border. So yeah, these crystals, or these places, these ley lines, these power lines and stuff, because we were talking about ley lines the other day. These ley lines, they're showing up on the electromagnetic radar out in space. So I feel like there's a lot of ley lines, there's a lot of secret places where there's like mounds of crystals and things like that we don't know about, or that the government does know about, that they're trying to keep secret, or keep some type of access away from us. Also, the final download before we get into the actual message of the song N95 is, I want y'all to pray, and I want y'all to start incorporating this more into your lives. Pray, petition, do whatever, speak to the universe, however it is. I want y'all to pray the prayer to ask that you see yourself the way that the divine sees you. Because a lot of y'all don't see y'all value. A lot of y'all don't see your worth, your potential, just the way that God sees you in general. A lot of y'all are, and this goes into the actual message and with the Capricorn full moon energies as well. A lot of us are being told what the standard of beauty is. When we create the standard of beauty, we determine what beauty is. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So who can tell us if we're beautiful or not, or if what we're wearing is acceptable or not? Who the fuck cares? It's up to you. It's literally up to you. So a lot of y'all, I've been channeling like There's people that's getting these surgeries and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be funny, but a lot of transgender people getting these surgeries, getting these sex changes and stuff like that, and they end up regretting it. There have been a lot of people, especially transgender people, that have been coming out and they've been saying that certain entities and certain institutions have been trying to keep these people silent about these kinds of dynamics. But when you really sit down and think about it, think about the psychological damage that does to a 13-year-old that's decided to get a sex change because something wasn't developed properly in their brain, you know, for them to be able to work through it. And this is all about in utero as well too. So I feel like as we're going through the great cosmic womb, this is tying into the reading from yesterday too. Do you see me talking? Go play. Go play. Oh well, it's not gonna work. Go play. Bye. See you later. Enjoy nature. Enjoy nature, or cry, or you can go cry about it. Literally. I'm not about to keep talking to you about the same thing. Also, stop letting y'all kids use so much damn technology. That is a shame that I gotta fight with my daughter because she don't want to fucking play on the playground because she want to use this. These addicting ass pieces of fucking trash, literally. It's something about the cell phones and the signals, the cell phones and electromagnetic rays or something like that. I know it can't just be me. My phone just doesn't fucking work anymore, y'all. Internet don't work, Wi-Fi don't work, signals, towers, satellites not responding at all. I feel like that's going into what we was talking about yesterday, really the past couple of days, about we have like 3 different suns in our solar system right now. That's affecting the magnetic rays and really the magnetism of the actual Earth. It's so much that's going on right now that it's really fucking with our technology. So obviously, if you feel like your frequency is being hijacked as well too, please do your best to protect yourself. I definitely, hematite came up yesterday, and I went to a crystal shop out in Ann Arbor, and I definitely grabbed myself some hematite. I also grabbed myself a couple of Russian crystals as well too. That's why I'm speaking to y'all about them. But yeah, also start burning some more incense. And then Source told me something about candles. Some of y'all are burning too many candles, or your candles are not responding to your prayers anymore. Source said that you need to start using natural things, like I'm hearing beeswax, tea leaves, like learning how to read tea leaves and stuff like that. I'm hearing bay leaves as well too. So you guys need to switch up the way that you're connecting your divination or something like that. If you guys, I'm seeing like white candles. If you guys are like burning white candles or something like that, Source is saying that that's not going to be a good mode of communication for you guys anymore. So it's probably going to be shifting to more of like sitting into nature, getting crystals, that kind of stuff. Where are you going? Where are you going? So yeah, those were the downloads for today. And like I said, we are picking up on episode number 2 with N95, the song on Kendrick Lamar's album. And y'all know, first of all, we're going to start with the title. So N95 is a mask. We all know that. I don't know if y'all remember the song Mask Off by Future. And Kendrick Lamar has a feature on the song Mask Off. So I thought that was very interesting how he had the song Mask Off while he was taking his hiatus and things like that. And then he came back with the N95, the masks and shit. So they telling us to put the mask on. You know what I mean? But this song N95 is all about taking the fucking mask off. Taking that shit back off. So we're going to start with the first few lyrics. He says, "Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah." And then that's how the song starts. So I feel like that's in itself is basically telling us, they telling me to pull a card for that. And they said Moonology. So, you know, he always got some true stories to tell us. Y'all know Kendrick always got some true shit to tell us. And this the true shit that he's telling us right now is that the truth is a lie, and a lie is the fucking truth, literally. Everything that we have been told is a fucking lie. And everything that they told us was a lie is the fucking truth. Literally. You back outside, but they still lied. Did anybody forget about how they told us that we didn't have to wear masks at the beginning of the pandemic? Did anybody forget about how China shipped out masks to every single person? Every living individual got a fucking mask before we were even in lockdown. And then when we went into lockdown, they told us, oh no, you don't need to wear masks. And then they told us, oh yeah, you should probably wear some type of face covering. And they were like, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't even stand that close to people. Actually, you should probably wear an N95 mask. Now they keep telling me, I keep getting downloads about masks, and I'm not trying to be all controversial and shit like that, because I don't got time for Facebook or YouTube to be banning my content. But I keep getting the feeling that these N95 masks are not effective, or something about some ineffective N95 masks. And I just heard hospitals as well too. So we're gonna see what they talking about as far as that. So yeah, something about Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra season. So that's when they start telling us to wear the N95 mask, family. Back in July of 2020, that's when they first started telling us to wear the N95 mask. And then by like Libra season, they were going back and forth trying to say like that the masks were or were not ineffective or were effective, things like that. Like, they lied, bruh. They know the truth. They, as in the government knows the truth. They know what's safe for us, and they lied. They blatantly lied. So when I wrote down Whoa, there was something about the song Whoa by Snow Allegra as well too. I don't know why I was trying to listen to Snow Allegra, but somebody might need to listen to Snow Allegra and they could really like Snow Allegra. I'm seeing like somebody could have told you that you look like them as well too. I got you. They talking to me now. So the next lines are.
Oh my! It's just a hornet.
Okay.
I stay away from that.
Okay, baby, I'm working now. So we got take off the foo-foo, take off the clout chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white lies. So we got take off the foo-foo, take off the clout chase, take off the Wi-Fi. It's already been taken off for us, because like I said, I couldn't even do my reading at home because my Wi-Fi is fucking up, and it's been messed up for like the past 2 weeks now. I just really can't figure it out, to be honest. But I feel like Kendrick is telling us as a collective, we need to take off the being on the internet all the time and always feeling like we gotta dress a certain way and dick sucking other people and other aesthetics and other, like, why are we so external seeking? Like, just stop doing that. Just take a minute to just be yourself. Take off the foo-foo, take off the, doing shit that y'all know good and goddamn well don't fuck with y'all vibration anymore. Like, a lot of y'all are trying to have some type of approval, or like trying to fit in with the crowd, basically. And sources telling you, like, take that shit off. You don't need it. You don't need these people. You don't need to be like these people. These motherfuckers are foo-foo anyway. So we got take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white lies. So a lot of y'all are living outside of your means. Also, stop trying to live outside y'all means. Stop trying to get car loans that y'all know y'all can't afford with high-ass APR percentages. Half of y'all don't even know what the fuck APR means. Do y'all know what APR mean? I do. But do y'all? Do y'all know how much, like, let's take for example, if you get a car loan, like how you watch on the television, if you get a car loan with 25% or 24.9% APR, do y'all realize that y'all about to pay, let's see, 24.9% on a $10,000 car? Say y'all getting the $10,000 car off the lot. 24.9% of that will be about $2,490. So that means that you're going to pay an extra $2,000 and something dollars. So that means that this $10,000 car is now about to cost you upwards towards $13,000 instead of $10,000, only because you don't know better. What's the point of doing that? What's the point of living like that when y'all just trying to be like other people and you don't want to be yourself? So take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white lies, take off the weird ass jewelry. I'm gonna take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Do y'all realize Kendrick has come up and he don't wear none of them goofy ass chains, having that goofy ass grills in y'all mouth and shit like that make y'all mouth smell horrible. Y'all collecting gold deposits, y'all gonna have mineral deposits in y'all mouth, pockets of pus and shit in y'all mouth because you wearing gold teeth and all that other shit. Or for my people out there that's aspiring rappers and shit like that, what's the point of wearing all of this weird ass jewelry, the jewelry that they stole from our ancestors, the gold that they stole from our ancestors? Y'all would rather pay overpriced shit that was stolen from our ancestors, that the colonizers overpriced even more, put more of a price tag on, and now y'all want to walk around with big chunky dumbass chains on, knowing full well that that's putting a target on y'all back. What's the point of that shit? Tell me, what's the point? What's the point of wearing that weird ass jewelry?
My feet.
Sit down. Just sit down.
Something's in my feet.
Then sit down. And he said, I'm gonna take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. So I feel as though he's saying, like, I'm already 10 steps ahead of y'all. Like, and I just heard slow and steady wins the race too. So think about the tortoise and the hare. This reminds me of the story of the tortoise and the hare. So he got take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. I keep hearing $30,000. So somebody's thinking about dropping $30,000 on a chain, but yet your music career ain't even gave you at least triple that.
Mommy, you really want to get in the car?
No. So if you are no, lay down. Since you're so hot, lay down. Lay down. You're not gonna disturb. You're not gonna distract me from doing my work. Lay down.
But ants will get on me.
Y'all, excuse me for a second. Mina, I don't care. I'm working. Either you can go away or go play. But I'm working. There are people that are watching me right now as I speak. I give you attention all day, every single day. You're not going to take my attention off from what I have to do. I'm not going to stop doing my job because you want to throw a temper tantrum. No.
I'll just go away.
I'm sorry, y'all. I be trying to, please remove any projections of any type of irritated or judgmental energy that may be coming towards me or being reflected off of me. Because I still, regardless of, I don't care if I got 1,000 fucking kids, I'm still going to do my job regardless. So anyway, we got, take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. So a lot of you, I feel like this is speaking to a lot of musicians out there as well too. A lot of people out here, they're paying for streams. They're paying for views. A lot of people are acting, they're fake rich, fake rappers, fake got followers and shit. A lot of people are paying for their followers. A lot of people are paying, living outside of their means and shit. What's the point of dropping a $30,000 chain and having Yeezy shoes on, but you live in a shack apartment out in Inkster somewhere? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I'm asking. Make it make sense to you. You ain't got to make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to you. So yeah, there's a lot of fabricated streams. Like a lot of people, I'm hearing Top 40 radio, and I'm hearing The Machine as well too. So a lot of people that have real music, a lot of people that have actual genuine messages and shit like that, they can't even get their messages out there because these people are working with the government to get their shit on top 40 radio. And then they play the song over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like Mui Long, who stole that song from Mother Gold. I just want to put that out there. Y'all need to be careful, especially musicians, like songwriters and stuff. Don't be giving out y'all information. Like, be careful. Make sure y'all shit is copywritten. Make sure you got an ASCAP. Make sure you got like sample, or like if you got samples or something like that, or like if you got songs, make sure you got a tag in your song, please, y'all. Because there's a reader that I used to watch. Her name is Mother Gold. Y'all can look her up on YouTube yourself. She literally wrote the song hours and hours. She made the song hours and hours. The girl Mooney Long, or Money Long, or whatever the fuck her dumbass name is, she got readings from Mother for a whole year straight. Then went out of her way to steal this song from Mother. There is plenty of proof on YouTube. She went out of her way to steal this song from Mother, and then didn't even take her voice out of it, y'all. She didn't even take her voice out at the beginning. So if y'all like the song Hours and Hours, and in the beginning it's like, ooh, that is Mother Gold's voice. That's not Money Long. So I need y'all to be careful and make sure y'all are protecting y'all artwork. Please. Please. I really want to put that out there. But anyway, it's shit like that. It's people like that work with trying to hijack and take away people's destinies and shit. Like, I know a lot of people, like, once you get a platform and shit, people want to start pulling cards on you. Oh, I wonder what Ari's doing. I wonder what Ari's destiny is going to be. I wonder what Mother Gold's destiny is going to be. Mother Gold, Mui Long, like, come on now, bruh. Come on now, bruh. But anyway, people be time hacking and trying to tap into y'all destinies and shit and see what the fuck y'all going on and try to hijack that shit. And that's exactly what Mui Long did. She took a song that she knew was going to take off, stole it from somebody who she was getting spiritual support from, somebody who was trying to help her out, who only had the best for her, and then got it on top 40 radio, and now she getting fabricated streams and shit. Same thing with TikTok as well too. Something about that song King's Affirmation as well too. Something about TikTok is foul. They doing some foul ass shit. Somehow they making some money off of this girl's music, and I don't know how exactly they doing it, but I just feel like they channeling that message to me. So I feel like I'm talking to people that are thinking about writing songs, writing music and stuff like that. Definitely do that, but just make sure you are being very strategic about the way that you are putting out your music. So we got take off your idols, take off the runway. I take off like Cairo. So take off your idols. Stop looking up to people. Why are y'all looking up to celebrities and shit? Y'all need to stop doing that. These people are not, they're not your family. These people don't have that. I mean, they might, but celebrities and shit like that, the people that's doing it for the money, they don't have your best interests at heart. I guarantee you they don't. So take off your idols. Take off the runway. I take off like Cairo. He's saying, go take a vacation. Instead of spending $30,000 on a chain, buy yourself a house. Go on vacation. Go see the fucking world. Go see what our Egyptian ancestors was on. I take off like Cairo. Take off the St. Tropez 5-day stay, $250,000. Hell if I know. That's what he wrote down. Now he would rather spend his money on going to explore, on going to enlighten himself, on taking his family on trips and things like that, instead of spending his money on vain ass shit that's probably going to get him killed. So next we got take off the false flag. Take off the false flag. Let's just start there, because it's fake ass Bloods and Crips out here too. It really is. All these motherfuckers that claim that they bang and shit like that, but next day they got a different flag on. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know what color flag y'all rep. You don't. You don't. I guarantee you don't. Do y'all even know what blood mean? Brotherly love, overcoming our demons. Do niggas that claim blood even know what the fuck blood mean or why it was created? What about Crip? Do y'all know what Crip stand for, or why it was created, or when it was created, or who created it? Y'all didn't know that the Black Panthers created these gangs though, right? The red and the blue and all the rest of that other shit, and then the police used those exact colors, the red and the blue, to startle us, by having them bitches flashing in your fucking face. Literally, they use our shit that we created to make our communities better, to police our own communities, to watch over our own people, to see the prosperity of our own people. They took that shit and manipulated it and used it against us. And now motherfuckers out here banging, fake banging blood and fake banging Crip and GD and all the rest of that other shit when you don't even know, you not even tapped in for real, and you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, to keep it a stack. And now you fake banging and shit, and now you got the motherfucking I'm sorry y'all, I don't want to sound too preachy, but then y'all got the federal government coming after y'all and shit. But it's all fake. It's a lie. It's fabricated. It ain't even no real gangs out here no more. Who really out here policing their own neighborhoods? The police. The police out here policing our neighborhoods now, because everybody want to be fake woke. But next, we got take off perception. It don't matter the way that's why I said I want y'all to say the prayer of, you know, say the prayer of I want to have the vision. I want to have the eyes to see the way that the divine sees me. It doesn't matter how other people see y'all. It matters how source sees you. So we got take off the false flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the eye patch. All these cops out here as well too, I want to get a card on that. All these cops that are acting like they don't see what the fuck going on, or they act like they got an eye patch, this good cop, bad bad tree, bad apple, or whatever the fuck, whatever bullshit they be making up to try to make it seem like they don't know that this policing institution is foul. Knight of Wands, swift moving energy. A lot of these people are childish. A lot of these people get into the police force off of childlike memories and stuff like that, knowing that they can get away with whatever they want to get away with, knowing that they can drive fast cars. Like, a lot of people are joining the police force just to be able to drive a Dodge. Like, nigga, this is blowing my fucking mind, bro. Y'all serious right now? Yeah. There's an Aquarius and a Virgo as well too. Aquarius and Virgo highly aspected, or the stars is going to be illuminating these police officers. Oh yeah, this is going to be definitely exposed. These police officers that think that they about to just keep getting away with the bullshit and keep being on this flighty ass energy and shit. Y'all don't have no problem speeding down the streets and stuff like that, running red lights, but when it's an actual emergency, where the fuck is the police at? Where are they at? Where they at? Y'all was driving fast any other time. Where you at? So we got take off the unloyal, take off the unsure, take off the decisions I lack, take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care, take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm rare. So y'all gotta remove these old paradigms, these old mindsets of, you know, being around people that are fake woke. This is going to fake, watching fake ass tarot readers. This goes to even down to pastors and preachers and things like that. All those people that are still involved in watching church and stuff like that. And y'all know that this person don't resonate with your frequency. Why are you still doing it? Or a lot of people have been stepping out of ministry as well too. Take off the fake woke. Stop acting like you're not on a spiritual ascension, and you realize that all of the things, you know, you were spiritually initiated. A lot of people were spiritually initiated in the church.
Mom, I found something.
Please don't put your mouth on that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool though. Will you grab me 2 different kinds of flowers? Can you see if you can find 2 different kinds of flowers out here on the exploration? We're not gonna be out here for long because it's very hot. So, let's see. Take off the unsure decisions I like. Take out the fake deep, fake woke. Oh yes, exactly. So, you know, all the people that are still watching old churches and things like that, just doing things that y'all know good and goddamn well does not serve y'all. And especially those people that have been stepping out of the church and stepping out of the public eye and things like that, because you're on a spiritual ascension. Don't deny that. Or if source has been telling you to leave the church or something like that, do not deny your intuition. Do not deny source. then we had take off the I'm broke, I care. So a lot of people, and I'm hearing family as well too. A lot of y'all could be dealing with family members, or like you need some help or something like that, and somebody is just playing like they can't help you. This could definitely be a Virgo, somebody that's dealing with an Aquarius, somebody who's acting as though they don't have the finances, or acting as though they don't have the stability, or acting as though they don't have spiritual gifts, as if they're not tapped in and very in tune with what they're supposed to be doing, but they choose to ignore it. But they act like they woke. You really woke, but you just deceiving yourself. But anyway, we got take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm rare. Do y'all know how many rich people is out here also? And that's a whole thing. Can we have some advice, please, for these people that are walking into new finances, walking into some financial abundance? We got the Chariot in reverse. Don't block yourself from walking into new finances because you have this mindset of being rich is rare, or because you're rich, you're God. A lot of y'all are monetarily rich and spiritually broke. So why does it matter? Why gain the whole world and then lose your soul? I feel like that's what it's getting down to, because you're gonna get left behind. A lot of y'all, this portal there is still ample opportunity for y'all to go through this portal right now. A lot of y'all are blocking yourselves from walking through this healing portal, or walking through this it's not necessarily a healing portal. I'm not gonna lie, family. A lot of us, this portal is more about us finishing healing all of our old wounds and things like that as a collective, healing old paradigms and things like that as a collective, so that we'll be able to, it's like we're in a hyperbolic time chamber, basically. Like we're in a time, death card, and then 2 of Wands in reverse. Oh my God, and then the Hermit card again. Yeah, we are in a time right now where we're I keep hearing Mars. We're going to Mars. Mars energy is all about war. It's ruled by Aries as well too, so there could be an Aries, or there could have been something that happened in Aries season. But this is all about, we're getting ready for spiritual war. We're getting ready for a spiritual battle. And for us to be equipped with this spiritual battle, for us to be equipped for all the things that we need to have, we need to let go of the bullshit that doesn't serve us. How the fuck you gonna make it through the metal detector if you got on a $30,000 chain and that bitch like got the shit, everything going off? Fuck, you can make it through with the crystals, but all of that shit, I'm hearing hawk rocks too, so be careful, because a lot of these people are harnessing this gold and shit like that, and the gold was used to elevate the consciousness of the earth. The gold was used in the Egyptian times and things like that for the spiritual and religious purposes. Now the intention behind it is for greed. It's for blood. It's for money. So if y'all have things that have negative intention behind it, then how the fuck you gonna make it through the next portal if y'all still holding on to charms and Horcrux, literally Horcrux that y'all have to destroy? Harry Potter energy, Deathly Hallows type energy. We in the Deathly Hallows right now, literally. But I'm trying not to go off too far into the deep end. I'm trying to stay on task. So anyway, take off the Chanel, take off the Dolce, take off the Birkin bag, take all the designer bullshit off, and what do you have? So I want y'all, I'm hearing get naked. Some of y'all need to get naked and stand in front of a mirror and take off them eyelashes and take off that fake ass weave and the makeup, and take off the inflated ego, this mindset of, oh, because I'm pretty I can get whatever the fuck I want. No, because if your insides are not pretty, you ain't gonna get shit. So take off all the bullshit, and what do you have? And then it says, bitch, you ugly as fuck, you out of pocket. So guess what? A lot of people, they done bought so much shit, so much materials. So many people have bought, A lot of people, like, this could be some type of Scorpio as well too, or like these governmental institutions and things like that. People are positions of power and stuff like that. People that are manipulating you. They're telling you, oh, you need this and you need that so that you will be able to succeed, or you need to look like this person, or you need to act like this person, dress like this person, so that you'll be able to succeed, so you'll be able to have money. What happens when you take all that shit off? And it's giving me Megan Thee Stallion energy. It's giving Megan Thee Stallion fucking energy. I swear to God. Because when you take off all that makeup, when you take off them fake asses and them fake nails and all the rest of that other stuff, y'all are ugly as fuck. And not physically ugly, but spiritually ugly. Your insides are ugly. Your heart is ugly. House ugly, house is messy, all types of shit. 2 ATMs. You stepping or what? That's the next lyrics. Like, a lot of us think about the fact that some people are going out of their way to spend so much money on things that are just not worth it at all. Yeah, Page of Cups and Nine of Swords in reverse. Does it even bring you any happiness? A lot of people are buying shit that does not make them happy. It doesn't make them fulfilled at all. So now, a lot of people, I'm getting the energy of a lot of people. I'm hearing pandemic money too. A lot of people have been acquiring so much material wealth that they don't even fucking realize. Y'all gonna be thinking about robbing the bank, robbing the ATM next. Because what value does that? Y'all bought all this jewelry, all these cars and shit like that, only for them bitches to be right back on the lot. What was the point of all of that? And he's saying 2 ATM. Well, that was like his alter ego. I was about to say that was Baby King. It might be Baby King, but I think it is Baby King. He's saying 2 ATMs. You stepping or what? We about to go rob this bank or what? We gonna hit this lick or what? Because, nigga, it's people that's really hungry out here. While other people is spending money on vain ass shit, it's really people that's starving out here. People that'll do anything to make sure that their family is straight. So then next we got, who you think they talking about us. Who you think they copy off us. So while we going out of our way to get our noses done and wear this makeup to keep ourselves slender and doing all of these workouts and shit for us to be freakishly skinny and looking, trying to just attain this unrealistic standard of quote unquote beauty. But who you think they talking about? They talking about us. I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to bring up color at all, but the white people love Nefertiti. They love Cleopatra, but what color was she? Who was your original beautiful ass goddess? Who was the first one? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sweating because I'm channeling like a motherfucker. Who was the first one? Us. Where'd you get your standard of beauty from? Us. Who you think they copy off? Copy off us. Literally. Who you think they talking about? Talking about us. We're the divine ones. So what's the point of going out here and keep chasing after things that we already have? It's already our God-given gift, our God-given blood, our blood right. Oh shit, it's in our blood, it's in our DNA, it's our birthright. Exactly, it's our birthright since we was born. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. This was already meant to be ours. Exactly. Come on now. All of this shit that we're trying to attain, this life that we're trying to live, this life that we keep trying to follow after other people, making it seem as though their lives are so much better or so much grander than ours. They really want to live like us and we trying to live like them, and they're miserable. Miserable, family. Page of Swords. Watching your every fucking move. Who you think they copy off? Copy off us. Who you think they watching? They watch us. How we move. They trying to tap into our fucking divine blood right again. Apparently this shit is in our blood. It's in our fucking DNA. Ain't that crazy? On the damn album, what's song number 2? Because we talking about song number 2 right now. And that's crazy. Now I'm channeling track number 2. Can y'all slow down with the downloads? Because y'all going a little too fast for me now. But song number 2 on the damn album is DNA. Now we talking about N95. Take off the bullshit that they tried to tell us is going to serve us, because we already have that shit in our DNA. Literally. I'm also hearing track number 2 by Ab Soul. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to tap into that energy right now because I feel like that's gonna take me all the way off into the deep end, and I'm trying to stay on task right now. But listen to track number 2 as well too. There's something about the number 2. But anyway, the next verse is the world in a panic. The world in a panic. The women is stranded. The men on the run. That's self-explanatory in itself. The government has made it a monetary privilege for the black man to not be inside of the household, for the black man to not be around his own children. It has become they give you money for the shit. To break up the black home, they pay you for that shit. Literally. They have paid the men to strand the women. And the men is running. Literally, they got the money and they don't know what to do with it because they still stuck in their minds. Divine masculine. A lot of y'all are still stuck in y'all heads about what y'all should or should not be doing, or your own worth and what the government is telling you your actual worth is. Black king, you know your worth. Or shit, it's not even about black kings, but I just want to amplify the black kings as well too. But it's about the kings, period. Y'all know y'all worth. Y'all know y'all wealth. Y'all know y'all divine. You know your status. A lot of y'all black kings, I'm speaking to my kings right now, my black kings. A lot of y'all are reincarnated pharaohs, and y'all know that. And I feel like it's other females too that is trying to tap into y'all energy and tell y'all not who y'all really are. Or, you could feel like, oh, I don't know why I want this so bad, or I just want a gold chain, or some of y'all could be thinking about getting a gold chain with just a little unk on it or something like that. It's because y'all know y'all are pharaoh. Y'all know y'all worth. Y'all know what y'all desire, and y'all have had it in the previous life. So why can you not attain it now? And I want y'all to know that don't let the government tell you who you can and cannot be, black kings. Don't let the government tell you who you can and cannot be. Don't let the government try to con you out of taking care of your responsibilities and your family. I don't want y'all damning whole generations over some money, over some bullshit that's already our divine birthright. Don't let the government fool y'all asses. So anyway, we got the prophets abandoned, the Lord take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants. And I'm gonna just stop right there. The prophets abandoned, the Lord take advantage, the market is crashing. I always told y'all I felt like the pandemic was a perfect storm. I really feel like the pandemic was specifically sent here to show us the things that we needed to work on, to show us that we needed to elevate as a consciousness, as a collective, not just individually, not just this shit hitting the black community, which it did hit the black community in disproportionate rates. It did hit people of color and people of disadvantage, financial disadvantages in disproportionate, unbelievable rates. But I want y'all to know that all of that shit was on purpose. It was a divine plan and all of that. The prophets abandoned. Y'all abandoned Kendrick. Y'all abandoned Kendrick, Tupac, Michael Jackson, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Prince, Stokely Carmichael, Angela Davis, Ariana Harp. Y'all abandoned all the prophets. Jesus, Gandhi, Mary Magdalene. Y'all abandoned all the fucking prophets. So the Lord said he about to take advantage. So now guess what? A lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that was not following their spiritual path and things like that, or the people that want, the ones that was time for them to get called home, they got called home in this pandemic. And that's just what happened, point blank, period. It was their time. And a lot of people, y'all noticing how it's about the same rate. This is like a baby boomers type time right now, because there's been a lot of deaths, but there's been a lot of people being reborn as well too, reincarnation as well. A lot of that has been happening as of recently. And I want y'all to know that a lot of babies, they wanted me to tell y'all that the 2022 and 2023 babies are divine ass children, like angelic ass, light working ass, spiritually powerful ass children that are going to be born right now. But yeah, the prophets abandon, the Lord take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in a box while they making a mockery following us. Let's really think about that, y'all. That's out of pocket as fuck. Hey, Out of Pocket Clothing, I hope you're still watching. But yeah, that's just really crazy to me. How the industry, these musicians and things like that, they only get paid very little. They get paid very little. I don't know the numbers right now because I'm not really trying to tap into that shit. But, you know, these musicians and things like that, Mina, don't get burned by this. These musicians are not getting paid their worth. The industry, I keep hearing Columbia Records. Columbia, you will be receiving justice. The karmic scales will be balanced, Columbia Records. I'm going to be definitely doing a reading on them soon, too. I can't wait to do my Columbia and my Disney readings. But anyway, I'm hearing Sony as well, too. So a lot of these people, a lot of these companies, these record labels and things like that, they're making money off of copying our culture. They're making money off of taking these songs and stuff like that and giving them to other people. I'm not trying to be funny, but a lot of black musicians, a lot of their music ends up going to white people, ends up going to other people, to the intention, blah, 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 blah. Either way it go, judgment. Judgment. It ain't gonna be no more of that shit, bro. There's gonna be judgment on these music companies as well too. But they making a mockery following us. So they made a fun of us selling watermelon. I'm gonna use selling watermelon as an example. After the slaves were, you know, Emancipation Proclamation, after all of that happened, there were people, our ancestors that used to set up on the side of the road and they would sell watermelons. Now, we were made fun of, and you know, to this day, y'all know the white jokes and things like that, the jokes that they used to say to us, saying that, oh, black people just love fried chicken and watermelon. No, bitch, we wasn't selling watermelon to each other. If I'm not mistaken, we were selling watermelon to the white people, to the colonizers, to the merchants. We were selling that shit to the stores and shit. So I don't care. It's okay, mama. It's nature. It's okay. We were selling these watermelons to buy freedom for other people. We were selling these watermelons to be able to afford our own storefront so that we'll be able to make Black Wall Street and things like that. But anyway, they're making a mockery following us. They tried to make fun of us, saying that we only like fried chicken and watermelon. Yet what they don't know is watermelon was first domesticated in Egypt. The first watermelon was in Egypt, family. They found watermelon seeds buried with the pharaohs. So you tell me who has no value. You tell me. Or are they making a mockery following us? That's all I'm saying. Next verses. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy. Y'all getting fucked. A lot of y'all expect to, a lot of people have been doing things expecting to get the clout behind it, expecting to get the love behind it. But what about following your actual spiritual path? When you do that, you're going to get persecuted. You're going to get crucified. You're going to go through what Jesus and Kendrick and Kodak and the rest of them went through. You're going to have to go through some type of level of personal self-sacrifice. Because that's what happens when you're following your divine plan. Yes, your word is going to be turned upside down, but guess what? The great magician is always going to be looking after you. Yeshua energy. This ain't monopoly. This ain't monogamy. Y'all getting fucked. So a lot of y'all, you could be feeling like you're individual. You're your own individual person, which you are. But just know that I don't care. Let him live. Let him live. Okay? This ain't monogamy. Y'all getting fucked. A lot of y'all claim y'all original. Y'all claim y'all own selves and things like that. But in reality, or this could be other people as well too. In reality, a lot of y'all are just going out of y'all way to be like the next motherfucker. Literally, don't nobody want to be themselves no more. Everybody want to be like us, and then us be trying to be like other people because we want acceptance, we want love, when we're already going to get that from the divine. We don't need to be external seeking so much. So, okay. So the next verses, he said, jumping on, what the hell is that? I got to relax when I feel. All my descendants come in my sleep and say I'm too real. I'm done with the sensitive taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and clericals. I know the feeling that comes with burial cries. So I feel like he's really talking about the pandemic. Like, I feel like he's talking to me too, to be honest, because I be jumping out my skin sometimes. I would just be getting so fucking mad. Like, I'm so tired of my people getting copied and made fun of and all the rest of that other shit, and done bold and all the rest of that. Like, how the fuck y'all gonna move us off our land and then tell us we gotta pay 3 times, 4 times the price for a piece of fucking grass, bro? Make that shit make sense. Why are we paying rent on a rock? Why are we paying rent on Turtle Island when all of our ancestors was here in the fucking first place? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Our ancestors cultivated this land. They learned how to burn fire so that it wouldn't be a full forest. Like, for example, where I am right now, they burned this ground so that we'll be able to have some portions of grass and some portions of trees. Then they strategically planted the trees and things like that as well too. But anyway, I digress. I'm done with the sensitive taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. This shit, life is really not about race. I really hate the fact that they keep trying to make shit about race. And they, as in the government, because they are the ones that are perpetuating these stereotypes. Black people and white people and all the rest, we're not stereotypes. The government is the ones that projects these fucking stereotypes upon us so that we'll be always continuously in divisive ass energy. So that we'll always feel like we have to keep fighting each other. When it's all about unity, it's about coming together. It's not about us being separated from each other. And I'm hearing 6 degrees of separation. So we're not even separated. We're all together. But anyway, I'm done with the sensitive taking it personal. So guess what? If y'all feel some type of way about, or if you're irritated, or if you're done with other people feeling some type of way about how you feel, or what you're supposed to be doing, your spiritual gifts, your prophetess skills or prophet skills, or what the divine told you to do, fuck them. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter what they think, what they say, how they feel, or none of that shit. It don't matter. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and clericals. I know the feeling that came with burial cries. So to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people, they've been trying to make governmental changes and things like that. The pandemic was definitely, it highly aspected changes that needs to be made in governmental institutions and things like that, because there is institutional and I was about to say psychological racism. Well, goddamn, that's fucked up. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of that too. But you know, there's been a lot of changes that have been happening to the law as well too, or attempted changes that are happening to the law. But while people are trying to make changes to the law and things like that, what's happening to all those that are crying, that got to keep burying their people, that's got to keep burying their ancestors, their family members, the grandmas and the aunties that held the families apart? What happens when you know, ain't nobody hearing our burial cries then? They ain't hearing our cries then, but they want to make a mockery following us. But what happens when your people die? I'm trying not to tell the whole album, but what happens when y'all are financially in a disadvantage and everything, all your generational wealth has been taken away from you, and then you gotta bury your family members off of SSI and eat Popeye's chicken at the fucking funeral, at the repast? Then what? Y'all gonna understand how niggas really feel. But anyway, all my descendants come in my sleep and say I'm too real, because baby, I felt that shit in my soul. But anyway, after that, he goes back to the chorus. Bitch, you ugly as fuck, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping on what? You out of pocket. Who you think they copy off us? You out of pocket. Who you think they talking about us? So after that, he says, serving up a look, dancing in a drought. Hello to the big stamper, never losing count. venting in a safe house. So with that being said, serving up a look. Let's think about Chuck Taylors, for example. Chuck Taylors were poor people's shoes. Chuck Taylors was basically the Payless version of shoes. Chuck Taylors was basically the what's the best way to put this? They were like the Payless shoe. Like, say, back in the day, if you had to wear Chuck Taylors, you might as well have been wearing the knockoff Vans from Payless type shit. So with him saying serving up a look, dancing in a drought, we still, even with our money being fucked up, we still be serving looks. We still make trends, and then they go out their way to follow our trends and shit like that, and then charge people too much money for them to pay for that shit too. We can use FUBU, for example, as well. For us, by us. Us as in black people. Fashion Nova bought FUBU, or not Fashion Nova, Forever 21 bought FUBU, and now you gotta pay $25, $30 for a fucking FUBU shirt. Is it still black owned? I think not. Is it for us or by us anymore? I think not. It's for the culture now. The whitewashed culture. That's just period. But anyway, we still serving up looks and dancing in a drought. Hello to the big stepper, never losing count. So I feel like that's our ancestors as well too. Like the big steppers remind me of like the ancestors. So the ancestors, they never lost count. They up there, and I feel like this is God speaking as well too. Like in the great book, he every time they do the chosen one's bowl, they just checking that shit off. Checking it off. They ain't never lost count. But he like venting in the safe house. So I feel as though when he was saying that, or like, you know, there's a lot of people that try to speak on these things and try to protect themselves as well too, or like being pussies about it. Basically, like a lot of people can speak on this type of energy, but they don't actually put in the work into fixing the shit. And then after he says venting in the safe house, he says venting in the safe, and then he starts screaming and shit. So he's like, fuck this safe house. Fuck talking about this shit in my home, in the comfort of my own home. I'm about to go out here on these streets and tell these motherfuckers, you need to walk it like you talk it. Literally. Everything that y'all could be preaching, and I'm also hearing preachers as well too. A lot of preachers and a lot of these tarot readers and things like that, they're not practicing what they're fucking preaching. So it's time to practice what you preach. And Kendrick is taking his own advice too, because he was saying venting in the safe house, and then he said venting in the safe, and then he just went outside and he said, can I vent all my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim in my faith. Cameras moving wherever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make.
Mommy,
yes.
can I go to the dark forest with that girl over there?
I would not like that.
Why?
I don't want you going to no dark forest. I would not like that.
I want to go.
I'm almost
to the
done.
swing.
I'm almost done, okay? Give me just a minute.
Okay.
So, can I vent on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim in my faith. So it don't matter how much faith you got if you're not dealing with your problems, if you're not taking off all of this bullshit, all of this stuff that people told us that we had to put on so that we could be accepted and be loved and things like that, then you're still going to have the problems and the pools. Because like 3 albums ago, he was singing about how he wanted to have an infinity pool to swim in, have an infinity pool inside of his home that he can swim inside. The album after that, he said that he manifested the infinity pool. But then the album after that, come to find out, he still ain't used the damn pool. So what's the point of trying to manifest and attract all of these material items that you're not going to use, and the problems that you're trying to run away from by acquiring all these material goods? They're still going to be there. They're not going to go away magically until you deal with your shit. You can swim in your faith, definitely. And like he said, he got problems in pools, he's swimming in his faith. I feel like that's a dual message. I can swim in my faith. So he can swim in his problems, or he can swim in his pools, Or he can swim in his faith that he can manifest whatever he desires. But guess what? Until he fixes his heart, until he deals with his problems, those problems are going to follow him right underwater. He gonna be swimming with them bitches. He gonna be swimming with his problems and his faith. And guess what? That's an oxymoron. So then you're gonna be confusing the universe as to what you feel like you deserve or what you want to bring in. Can we get a message about that, please? Highest source of light. About problems and pools and swimming in your faith. Can we get a message about that, highest source of light? Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. A lot of y'all, it's taking a while to manifest the life that you want to live, or you feel as though you don't know why it's taking so long for you to manifest the life that you want to live. This could be including housing, cars, money, finances, careers, all that kind of stuff. This can include everything, but guess what? Until you deal with your problems, that's why you're in this stagnant energy, because that's what you're putting out. If you're delaying your own healing, then you're going to delay your own finances as well too. Can we get any other messages about having problems in pools? Exactly. 4 of Cups in reverse. As long as you keep on holding on to this bullshit that's not serving you, as long as y'all keep holding on to these things, this slow moving energy, or stopping yourselves, blocking yourselves from walking into your abundance because you don't want to do the healing work, you're just gonna be stuck. The Fool card, and oh my gosh, Source said you're being a fool. You're deceiving yourself. For these people that are trying to have this life that you want to live, but you're holding on to this old bullshit, you're still holding on to things that happened in your childhood as well too. You're being a fool, because this is what's blocking your 10 of Cups. This is what's blocking that happy home, stable finances, the life that you want. You're blocking yourself. The Hermit, by not illuminating the things, those shadowy parts that are inside of you. The Magician, and you keep trying to, instead of illuminating, you keep trying to manifest. How about you take off that layer of bullshit that you put over yourself, that you waved your magic wand over? You're gonna have to wave your magic wand again and heal that shit first, because the world in reverse, there's not gonna be no good energy coming out of this. So as long as y'all keep putting out stagnant energy, that's what you're gonna keep getting back. As long as y'all keep delaying y'all own healing, that's what you're gonna keep getting back, literally. And then he said, cameras moving whenever I'm moving, the family suing whatever I make. So y'all could be feeling like, the people that have done the work and things like that, you could be feeling like, why the fuck do my family don't care about me no more? My family don't love me. They keep trying to send me black magic, or my family keep trying to take my money, or you could actually be getting sued by your other family members. Like, you be like, what the fuck? I worked so hard for this and my family keep trying to sue me. They keep trying to fuck me over. That's because y'all are holding on to this, some type of mindset of you have to be the backbone of your family or something like that as well too. But if you're not healing yourself, or if this family dynamic is what's stopping you from your healing, you need to move forward from that, because the 10 of Cups is in reverse. Some of y'all are refusing to face the fact that your childhood was not as nice as you would like to make it seem in your head. You've created a fake reality to protect yourself from your own demons. But now it's turned into a situation where you're fooling yourself by allowing this fake facade to still be in your energy. Exactly. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's what this is getting you. That's what this Knight of Pentacles energy is getting you. Nothing. You're moving away from where you're supposed to be going. As you keep trying to sit in this energy, this stagnant ass, oh, well, I'm just going to keep going to work every day. work, 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 and slowly but surely, eventually, I'll be able to afford the things that I want. And eventually, your mindset is fucking you up right now. Some of y'all need to heal y'all mindsets as well, too, because that's what's stopping you. That's what's blocking you. You. Take off the foo-foo. Take off the clout chase. Take off the Wi-Fi. Take all that bullshit off. And yeah, you might think you ugly as fuck, but are you spiritually beautiful? Or even if you are ugly, if you feel like you are, first of all, ain't nobody ugly. But even if you do feel like you're ugly, in the cosmos, to the divine, you high ranking as fuck. High ranking as fuck. So, next verse. Or next words, he got, murder is stacking, the president acting, the government taxes my funds in the bank. I want to get a card about the bank systems also as well, because I feel like the government should not be taxing our money inside the bank. Like, there is something that's going wrong with these bank systems. They're being racist towards certain people that don't have money and things like that. Like, there's something that's not right with these banks, basically. Murder is stacking, the president acting. I ain't gonna lie, I don't fuck with Sleepy Joe. I don't. I just really don't. I don't fuck with Trump either. I don't fuck with having nobody leader and no, I don't fuck with none of that shit. But murder is stacking, the president acting. The government taxes my funds in the bank. So let's really think about that. The government taxing other people for having their funds in the bank, but the government don't even have no funds in their bank, first of all. Second of all, murder rates is high as fuck. And the president is acting as though gun violence is the issue. No, gun violence is not the issue. The issue is people are hungry. That's what the issue is. My people are starving. My stomach is growling literally, and I ate before I came here. My people are hungry. And they're tired. That's what the fuck going on. So no, President Biden, we don't have a gun issue. We have a equality issue. We have a food issue. We have a sustainability issue. We have a perception, a reality issue. A collective consciousness issue. But anyway, can you tell me more about these banks that's stealing people money? Source? Highest source of light, can you tell me more about these banks that's been stealing people's money? What's going to happen to the bank system? I'm hearing backed by the FDIC. Your money is not backed by the FDIC, family. So I need y'all to get y'all money out these fucking bank accounts. Because if the federal government don't have no money, how the fuck is it backed by the FDIC if they broke? Riddle me that one. High priestess, they know they broke. They know. These government institutions know they don't have no fucking money. That shit is funny as hell. So that's why they keep having all of these bank, Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Cups upright. They don't have no money. They don't. That's why they keep having all these bank commercials and shit like that. They want y'all to put y'all money in the bank. Y'all didn't learn from the Great Depression? Y'all didn't learn from the Great Depression when everybody had their money in the bank and then the government just took everybody's shit? Let me know who got their money back in the Great Depression as well, too. I'll wait. Let me know who got their shit back. And guess what? While they was doing all of that, I'm sure y'all remember, during the Great Depression, it was the Black Renaissance. Our people were doing better than anybody else in the whole world during the Great Depression. Literally. So I need y'all to pull y'all money out them banks. For sure. Oh my God, we got Queen of Pentacles again. The Sun. No. There is some Leo here. Leo, you need to pull your money out the fucking bank. Do not have your money in the fucking bank. At all. Fuck the interest. Fuck the cash back. Fuck all that shit. Don't have no more cards at all. I just closed all my credit cards last year, y'all. Because I really thought that it was going to be helpful for me to get a credit card or something. And that's crazy. But anyway. I thought it was going to be helpful for me to have a credit card, and it was not helpful at all. It actually kind of fucked me over way more. Like, I would be way better off if I did not have a credit card. But anyway, Next, he said, homies attracting the feds when I'm bracking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. So like I said, homies attracting the feds and shit. Back to the people that's fake banging and all that other shit. Y'all attracting the feds when y'all not even banging some shit that y'all even believe in. This ain't even the original shit of what was supposed to be, what these games was supposed to be about in the first place. So, we got my pupils on skates. Let's think about this for a second. So we got the Fool, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups. Please, family, don't be a fool sitting here trying to allow smoke and mirrors, bro. See through the fucking smoke and mirrors, bro. Do not be a fool. Collective, family, please don't fool yourself by allowing these other people, these institutions, other people around you. It don't matter if family, friends, best friend, boyfriend, husband, I don't care who it is, collective. I don't care who it is. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you that you need some shit that you don't really need, or that you gotta buy some shit or do something that you really don't want, something that don't vibrate with your frequency. Because know that these people are manipulative. They are manipulating you, literally. Also, stop taking out loans. These loans are bullshit also. Literally. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And then the 9 of Wands in reverse. Put that shit down. Some of y'all, somebody could be $10,000. Somebody could be thinking about getting I'm getting $1,900 loan. And I'm also getting $19,000 loan as well too. Something about the number 19. So somebody trying to block my throat chakra. Somebody's thinking about making some type of purchase or something like that on the 19th. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody could be thinking about making some type of purchase or something like that on the 19th. I don't think that this is going to be a good idea. You could be thinking as though no, it's not a good idea. Source said it's not a good idea. That's just period. I'm not even about to explain. It's not a good idea at all. So he said, let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you'll do for an aesthetic. Would you sell your soul on credit? Would you sell your bro for leverage? So let's think about that. Tell me what you'll do for an aesthetic. I'm going to use myself for example. Knowing full and goddamn well I didn't have enough money to buy all the $600 shit that I bought off of Fashion Nova. I just did the little Afterpay shit. This was a while ago. So when I did the Afterpay, of course I knew good and goddamn well I didn't have the rest of the money to pay for my shit. So then I ended up with that shit almost on my credit score that I owed Fashion Nova a total of $600 and something. So tell me what you'll do for an aesthetic, family. Will you fuck up your own credit just to look like Tim's, just to look like one of the bitches off of TikTok? Or would you be yourself? Would you sell your soul on credit? If somebody gave you a $10,000 or a $19,000 credit card, a $10,000 credit limit, would you sell your soul for that? Would you sell your bro for leverage? A lot of y'all, a lot of people that are thinking about getting into the music industry as well too. I want y'all to really think about that shit. Damn, it's a hawk over here. Hawkins? Oh, Jesus. Don't start with that. I removed that projection. A lot of my musicians out here, and a lot of y'all could be in music groups as well too. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's in an actual music group. Really sit down and think about it. Do you think your mans will sell you? Do you think your mans will use you as collateral? Because if you got to sit down and think about it, I think the answer is probably yes. So y'all need to be careful, the people that y'all dealing with, because, you know, y'all could be as loyal as y'all want to be, but yet this person will sell you for a penny. And fuck sell you. It's giving real sacrifice type energy. It's giving real sacrifice type energy. So would you sacrifice? Mina! Would you sacrifice your mans for a band? Would you sacrifice your mans to have a music career? Really think about that. Or would your man sacrifice you? Better yet, really think about that shit. And next he says, where the hypocrites at? What community feels they the only ones relevant? And he says it twice. Where the hypocrites at? What community feel they the only ones relevant? And that's interesting because there's actually 2 albums in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It's 2 albums. So something about 2. Duality. What community feel they the only ones relevant? So we got to really talk about it. Like, there's no community that's bigger or better than the other. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but the black community is not better than the white community, and the white community is not better than the black community, and the Asian community, and the whatever else, whatever other races, statuses, or whatever the fuck, females, males, ain't nobody more important than any other person. So if you feel like, and then that goes to these people that be repping their cities and shit too. Like me, for instance, I used to be a goon. Like, oh yeah, I rep my city, I'm from Detroit, blah blah blah, all the rest of that other shit. But I'm a fucking hypocrite. Cause why would I feel like Detroit is the only place that's relevant in the whole world when the world don't revolve around Detroit? It don't. Detroit revolves around the world. Detroit does revolutions, but the world doesn't revolve around Detroit. We do revolutions. So next he says, you out of pocket, bitch, you out of pocket. You entertaining the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What's your life like? Bullshit and gossip. So a lot of y'all, we got to step away from still being friends with people because, oh, well, this person that was down with me for this part of my life, or this person was my friend since high school, or we've been tapped in since kids, and blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck cares? If they toxic, if they're stopping you from getting your life path, being on your purpose and shit like that, exactly. If they're causing you some type of instability as well too, and feeding you illusions and lies, getting you off your path, let them go. That shit is toxic. Leave their asses out in the fucking cold. Literally. Anything else about these people that are still entertaining old friends that are toxic? And some of y'all could not, like, really think about it. If your life was to end today, what could you say your life was really about? Was your life about following your purpose? Was your life about making the world a better place? Or was your life about perpetuating bullshit? Was your life about gossiping about the next motherfucker on the phone all day? Or was it about following your dreams? Making some type of life to where your children can eat and your children's children don't have to worry about shit. Really think about that shit, family. Y'all gotta, exactly, 8 of Pentacles, or 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. Y'all gotta walk away from these old cycles that do not serve y'all. 7 of Pentacles. And a lot of people could be really sad about walking away from this friend group or something like that, because here we got the 8 of Cups, that's walking away, the 8 of Pentacles, that's working on something. So a lot of y'all could feel like y'all worked on this friendship, or you've been friends with somebody for at least, you could have been 7 or 8, or you could have been friends with this person for 8 years or 16 years or something like that. But really take a moment to think about that shit, family. Even though you might be a little bit sad about leaving these people behind, with the 3 of Cups in reverse, what did they really bring you? A lot of y'all could only be drinking around this person as well too. So if you only have friends to where you can only do toxic shit with, like drinking and smoking, and you can't actually get no enlightenment with these people, y'all can go on nature walks and spiritual journeys and walk together and live life together, then what's the point of these people being around? They ain't doing shit but stopping you from your destiny, literally. So I'm here to communicate to y'all, 8 of fucking Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's time for y'all to be a boss. It's time for y'all to be on your big boss energy, literally. And I feel like there's something that's being communicated to a earth sign as well too, or this could be about marriages as well. Somebody could be tired of supporting, always overly supporting some type of female figure who don't have no money, who don't have their shit together, don't know how to save. All they know how to do is spend. So you're gonna communicate to this person, this shit doesn't serve me no more. I don't want to do it, and you don't have to. And Source said, congratulations, you dodged the bullet, literally. So at the end of this song, he says, what the fuck is cancel culture, dog? Say what I want about you niggas. I'm like Oprah, dog. I treat you crackers like I'm Jigger. Watch it own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol, bitch. So I feel like, honestly, this song was very disrespectful. And I feel like it was on purpose, because he wanted us to be rattled. He wanted us to be like, oh shit, like this nigga looking dead into my fucking soul right now. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, nigga, I see you. And half of y'all is ugly as fuck. And half of y'all, the shit that y'all doing, the shit that y'all allowing in your energetic field and things like that, it's ugly as fuck. Let that shit go. Let it go. So what the fuck is cancel culture, dog? I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite verse in the song. I'm not gonna say what I want about you niggas. I'm like Oprah, dog, but I'm gonna say not even what I want to say. I'm gonna say what the fuck Yeshua, because I know that's Yeshua behind me that's got me acting all aggressive and shit, or being aggressive. I'm channeling his energy, you know, like, bitch, get off me. Say what I want about you niggas. I'm like Oprah, dog. I'ma tell y'all exactly what Source is telling me to tell y'all, because guess what? My black ass be getting cussed out the same fucking way. Still trying to be friends with toxic ass hoes. Still, like, let's really think about the shit. They hoes and they toxic. I'm a whole entrepreneur, businesswoman, all the rest of that other shit. I'm not on that hoe shit. I'm not out here just letting any nigga just fuck me and come at me on top of that. A lot of y'all be letting these niggas just shoot y'all fucking club up all the time, bro. Y'all be letting these niggas tear the club up, tear the fucking club up. Bro, stop doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that shit. I'm sorry, that was for somebody specific. But anyway, I'm gonna say what I got to say, because these is messages from Source, and I hope that y'all take this with the most loving energy possible, because I want what's best for y'all. I don't want to see nobody getting left behind in these portals and shit like that, because y'all feel like y'all got to be millionaires before y'all can walk through this portal. No, come as you are. It's time to get on the train. It's time to leave the fucking train station. Fuck, get on the train. A lot of y'all gonna have to run and catch the train or wait for the next one. So following, he said, I treat you crackers like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. I ain't trying to be funny, but hey, y'all need to be taking these little $30,000 that y'all spending on chains and watches and all the rest of that other shit and buy yourself some motherfucking property. Literally. Even if you don't want to have kids, put that shit, build a trust foundation or something. Like, what are we doing, family? Put some intention behind what y'all are doing. That's all I'm saying. So lastly, he said, oh, you worried about a critic? That ain't protocol. So stop being worried about how other people are going to feel about what you're doing, what other people got to say about what you're doing, other people copying you and all the rest. It don't matter. What matters is this: your connection to Source, your connection to God, your connection to the nature spirits and your ancestors. That's what matters, not what anybody else says. So guess what? Take off the bullshit mask that y'all put on for yourselves. Take off the bullshit mask that other people are trying to project onto you. Take off the bullshit mask of the other shit that people be trying to project onto you and all of that shit, and put on your mask of protection. Put on your armor of God, because it's battle time. It's war time. Literally. So that was N95. I know that was intense, but the song was meant to be intense. It's meant to stare you in the motherfucking eyeballs. It's meant to make you feel some type of way. It's meant to make you uncomfortable. Because guess what? We've been too comfortable sitting in this fake ass shit with this fake ass bullshit that we got on our bodies. We've become too comfortable. We've become complacent. We've become complacent. So do we have any advice, please? Higher source of light. Can we have some advice, please? Never mind. They said not this deck. Not the Rider-Waite. But I was just about to say, but I do want to speak on the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. Step away from this anxious ass energy. These projections is what's causing you anxiety. These feelings of feeling like you have to have all of this material shit. That's what's causing you anxiety. A fake ass perception. Yeah, Temperance in reverse is making you unbalanced as fuck. So take off all the bullshit and sit down and get into nature and listen to source. Get naked and look at yourself in the body. In the body. Shit. In the body, on the body, all that. Really do a self-evaluation. Go through your home and see what you need and what you don't need. Go down your friend list. Go down your call log. Check in your refrigerator. See what you need and what you don't need. Stop buying shit that don't serve y'all as well, too. If y'all got food at home, stop spending money on food. And I'm talking to myself right now because I'm definitely thinking about Sonic. I want me a pretzel so bad. But guess what? I'm about to buy me some pretzels from, and make them bitches at home. Literally. From the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to have 6 pretzels instead of spending $2 on one pretzel. I'm going to have 6 of them bitches. So stuff like that, y'all, family. So, can we have some advice? Higher source of light, can we have some advice, please, for the collective as it pertains to taking off the masks? Ooh. Oh, wow. We got nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So, y'all still have plenty of opportunity. Yeah, and then we got look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. I'm trying to help y'all gain a bigger perspective. Like, and just because you're getting rid of these material things right now doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to attract them and further along in your life. Or once you guys start working on your spiritual path, once you guys start tapping into your prophet or prophetess gifts and things like that, the money's going to follow. So nothing is yet set in stone. Just because you are giving these things away or taking these things off, it doesn't mean that it's not energetically going to come back to you, literally. So a lot of y'all could be thinking about giving away clothes and shoes and things like that. So I'm getting the energy of like a lot of people moving out of homes and things like that too. Definitely give away as much shit as possible because Source is going to make sure that you got all that shit back. I'm going to use myself for example again. I took off all the things that didn't serve me. That's why I lost everything. I lost everything about 5 or 6 times just since being an adult. Do y'all know how many times I've been homeless as an adult? Since I was 17 years old, do y'all know how many times I have lost everything that I worked hard for? I'm talking furniture, dishes, knife sets, equipment for my actual businesses, friendships, children. I've lost babies, lovers, all of that shit, but I had to let go of the things that did not serve me. But I promise y'all, I've gotten it all back and then some. Spirit gave me back all my shit and then upgraded it on top of that. And there's still more things that they want to keep bringing to me, but I have to keep, it's a continuous process of releasing, letting go, and receiving and allowing. So I want y'all to be able to stay in the flow, but I need y'all to realize that this flow is more like a figure 8. It's not like a push and pull kind of thing. It's more like a figure 8, a give and take kind of thing. So, Moonology. Do you have any other advice for the collective as it pertains to N95? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So right now you guys are being tested to see if God tells you move out that house. Are you going to be like, okay, God, I'm moving out the house? Or are you going to be like, oh, God, I don't know where I'm going to live? Or if God says, quit that job. Them people don't value you. Quit your job and go find something else. Are you going to be like, well, I don't know how I'm going to make money. I don't know how. I just worry. If God gave you the vision, if God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? Why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If God told you to move, why the fuck would he not support you in making that move? If Do you think God is a setup artist? God, Allah, angels, ancestors, they would never set you up. They will always make sure you are taken care of and provided for. Always. Always. So don't block your own blessings by having a lack mindset. A lack mindset. I'm hearing knock at the door and I will enter. That's Yeshua energy for sure. Channeling a lot of Yeshua. Yeshua, what do you want to say to the collective? I can hear him loud and clear. He like, well, yeah, I really got plenty to say, to be honest. Yeshua, what do you want to say to the collective? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And then meditate and contemplate. So it's time for y'all. I mean, a lot of us have been receiving lots of blessings, lots of prosperity, or a lot of us have been saying prayers of, Lord, please let me receive these things. Let me receive the desires of my heart and things like that. But yet, what are y'all giving out? What are you putting out? Are you pouring into other people? Are you pouring into yourself, your spiritual life, your self-care, your home, your environment, the nature around you? What are you giving? Do you have any type of energetic currency that's happening in this transaction? Or are you just take? And then you wondering while other people are treating you like take. Stop treating the divine like that. The divine wants to have an open, co-creating relationship with you. But you have to be open to that. Then we got meditate and contemplate. So get y'all asses outside. Make an offering to y'all ancestors. Give them something. Give them some fruit. Give them some, I'm hearing honey or something like that too. Like, give them something sweet. And sit out here and meditate and contemplate and talk to Source and ask Source what he wants you to do with your life. Ask Source what direction he wants you to go in now from this point on. Now that you've taken off the masks, now that you've taken off all the things and all the people, removed all the people that don't serve you anymore, I need y'all to get alignment with God. Yes. And soon as y'all do that, yes, come through Source. Come through Source. Soon as y'all do that, we got you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. We're about to be in the Gibbous moon in 2 days. So even if y'all were to do this today, somebody has Virgo and Pisces highly aspected as well too. We got hold your vision. Fixed moon. So co-create with the universe. If you have a vision of how you want your life to be, why don't you ask Source? Or talk with Source, talk with nature, talk to the trees. God, this is the type of life that I want to live. I want to have a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a finished basement, a big backyard, a Florida room, 2-car garage, fenced-in front yard. God, how can we make this work so that I can continue to be on my life path and serve you and serve the greater good, but still be able to support my children, to still be able to support my finances, to still be able to support the things that I want to do. You know, just co-create. That's all y'all got to do. God is very flexible. I mean, he gave us free will already. All you got to do is talk to him. Anything else? Yes. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. That's right now. This full moon energy is still available to you. You still have access to this portal. And I find it interesting because this person is a sea goat. So they have horns on their head like a deer, and their bottom is a mermaid tail. Isn't that interesting? That reminds me of these Virgo and Pisces energies as well too. Let's see. Virgo is all about giving. Pisces is all about receiving. I don't even need to be talking anymore. It's all about giving and receiving. As long as you are able to give and receive and co-create with the universe, you'll be fine. Literally. That tough cycle is coming to an end. Leo, we got don't let pride get in your way. So if you could be feeling some type of way about letting go of something, or you could be like, how the fuck do I let this shit go? Girl, if you don't stop playing, I'm sorry, I feel your energy heavy as fuck, but Source says stop playing tug of war with the divine. Let that shit go. Let that shit go before he cut the goddamn rope that you keep trying to pull back and forth. That was that don't pull the rope mode energy that was coming up yesterday too. Where did I write that down? I know I wrote that down somewhere. Yeah. But don't play tug of war with the divine, because he wants you to release. And as soon as you release, you're gonna just get showered with fucking blessings, literally. But you have to have that energetic currency. So, anything else that y'all want to tell the collective? Nature spirits, while we out here, anything you want to tell the collective? We got, it's time to release a negativity. Believe in the impossible and show the world that you are real. Show the world the real you. So it's time, like I said, release these. Even if you wondering like, why did this situation not turn out the way I wanted it to? You're harboring and feeding that negativity. You're feeding more negativity into it so that it will create a bigger negative energy entity. So stop feeding that bullshit. It's time for you to release all of that shit and believe in the impossible. Whatever you believe to be impossible, know that it's all possible, but it's possible with co-creation with Source. And then we got show the world the real you. So all those vulnerable parts, those shadowy parts, all those parts that people told you were not good enough, or, you know, were not acceptable, or, you know, once you take off all those masks and shit like that we were talking about, those old friends that don't serve y'all anymore, you know, it's time for y'all to show the world the real you. And as you step into illumination, Source, God, that healing energy from the sun is actually going to heal you, so that you don't feel as though you are not whole. So you don't feel as though you are not accepted or loved or beautiful and understood and valued. I ain't gonna lie, I want to talk to Andromeda and Draco. Yeshua like, but I got a message, bitch. So, we're going to see what animal spirits are highly aspected at this time. Messages from Yeshua. Yeshua, what animal spirits are highly aspected at this time? That's interesting. Heavy Leo energy in this reading. And heavy crescent energy, fertile crescent energy. So we got the heron. The heron is the bird of the water and is thus associated with the feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death. Because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood, it was associated with the fertility and renewal of life. In the Roman epic, the Aeneid, the heron is again a symbol of renewal and is depicted as rising from the ashes of the burned city of Ardaria. So we got the heron, life, feminine energy, and renewal. So y'all going through a transformation right now at this time. Then we got totem. Interesting. I knew my Algonquin ancestors were here, y'all. I just found out that I'm a part of the Algonquin tribe. Like, that's literally my heritage. Like, oh my gosh, I knew they were here. But anyway, we got totem. The symbolism is guardianship. Don't that look like chakras? That's the second time we got a card that looked like chakras too. But anyway, I just heard that the totem was supposed to be about your chakras as well too. It was just a different way that they were communicating it. Like with the different animals and things like that, they aspect your different chakras. But anyway, although the word totem derives from the Algonquin word ntotem, meaning my kin, the concept of animal totems is universal in Native American culture and other cultures around the globe. Animals are the guardian or tutelary spirits, and each person and group has an animal totem. Individuals inherit totems at birth. acquire them through marriage or by membership in a clan, or learn of their watchful presence while in a trance. Native American dancers invoke the power of the totem by imitating the animal in posture, movement, and dress. Totems were also represented in elaborately carved totem poles, which functioned as grave markers or the emblems of a family or a clan. I'm getting a lot of downloads, so somebody could like to wear cheetah print here. My daughter, I used to wonder why, or not cheetah print, leopard print. I used to wonder why Mina used to like to wear leopard print all the time, but I found out that we were part of the Algonquin tribes, and they used to wear leopard print all the time. So that's something that's highly aspected. First of all, somebody could be wearing that right now, or you could be attracted to like things with animal print on it. Whatever animal print you like to wear, Source wants you to know that that's your animal totem, and you need to look more into the spiritual meaning of what that animal totem is. Also, doing yoga, you're like doing mother nut and father Geb and shit like that too. Like that's about the cow and the giraffe, I think, or something like that. But like doing animal centered yoga as well too. But you guys definitely, there's heavy bird energy, but my kin, that's interesting. Ntotem, my kin. Okelama, my people. Ntotem. So your ancestors, your spirit guides, animal spirits, literally. Anything else that you want to tell the collective through the animal spirit deck, Yeshua? Shit, we'll call it the Algonquins too. We got seahorse energy, and didn't I just say we gonna call it the Algonquins, bro? It's a freaking leopard, bro. Oh. So seahorse symbolism is strength, guidance, transformation, and feminine energy. A seahorse is a symbol of power. It is frequently appeared in the coat of arms, damn all my ancestors here, of European nobles, and is associated with the valor and bravery. It is the steed of the Greek god Neptune or Poseidon, the ruler of the sea. Neptune was frequently depicted amid huge curling waves in a chariot, then we get the chariot card, pulled by great seahorses. The seahorse's ability to negotiate the rolling seas, a symbol of physical and spiritual transformations, signifies its roles as a guide in times of change. Because of its curving form and associated with water, the seahorse is imbued with feminine energy. This feminine aspect is emphasized in the painting, which shows a woman's shapely form within the creature's body. So I find it interesting how they're saying that this is feminine energy. Mina! I find it interesting how they're saying this is feminine energy when we all know that male seahorses get pregnant. So a lot of males are being impregnated with feminine energy, like quite literally. That's also interesting how I did the seahorse thing. Y'all see how the back is shaped like that, and I just did that. So like, stand like a seahorse. Somebody could be having lower back issues. I feel the need to actually do it. So like, stand up, like bend your knees like this, and then bend your back like that, and like that kind of thing. And that should help with your lower back pain. Oh, I'm old. I'm making noises as I sit down. Shit. Okay, next we got leopard. Stealth, strength, and purity. Leopards are phenomenal hunters, known for their stealth and ability to stalk prey. The snow leopard, which lives in the central mountains of Central Asia, is more mysterious of the species and was believed to have drawn the blood of its human victims without eating the flesh. Nigga, what? Leopards are vampires? Wait a minute, I'm channeling something. Chupacabra. Chupacabra is the offspring of a mountain leopard also. That's interesting because I was watching stuff about chupacabras. Just a minute, baby, I'm almost done. Interesting. Next, by feeding on the life force or blood and avoiding weakness, the flesh, the leopard was thought to maintain its strength and purity. Didn't I tell y'all that the finances and shit that we've all been wanting, it was our blood right? I kept trying to say birthright, but it's our blood right, because that shit is in our DNA. So stop allowing people to feed on your life force or strengthen your life force, and realize that your blood is where your power comes from and your weakness comes from your flesh. So not allowing, I was hearing flesh of thine flesh when I was on my way to this park too. So stop eating meat. Also, if anything, y'all probably need like the animal's blood, but y'all don't need animal meat. That's for somebody out there. But yeah, leopard energy. That's funny. This spider keeps trying to pop out. Spiders keep following me. I guess I feel the need to read this again. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a grandmother tree here too. I felt heavy grandmother energy. I've been channeling a lot of grandmas. Spider, protection, aid, and wisdom. Spiders are found throughout the world and appear in all the legends, of nearly all people. They are frequently depicted as helpers, protectors, and creators. The Ojibwa people hang hoops of spider webs over their infants to protect them from harmful influences. Other Native American peoples, particularly those of the Southwest, associate the spider with the grandmother spirit who lives underground. The spider grandmother is a source of wisdom and a link to the underworld. She rises from her realm to offer advice, particularly before a dangerous or large undertaking. The spider woman in this painting, draped in a thick robe with flowing hair and a ghostly face, recalls the legends of the ancient grandmother. It's interesting. So I feel like we're being prepared for something that's going to be going on in the world, and it's offering some type of protection. It's offering us, like, the people that are going to be going through this portal, we're going to be receiving insight. Like, we're going to know what's going to happen before it actually happens, and we're going to be protected from that as well too. So that's that. So we gonna grab some advice and we gonna get out of here. They said definitely ancestor spirit. Okay, so just a minute, babe. Okay, Archangel Raphael, can we get some angel therapy cards, please, for the collective of N95? Archangel Raphael, this is the Archangel of Healing. It's something that's sticking up. What did I tell y'all? We got power animal. Y'all have animal spirits that are trying to connect to y'all. Your power animal, your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. They help and heal you. And then we got emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. So if you feel like you got animal spirits around you or something like that, Source wants you to know that your sensitivity has been honored. Like, you're not on no bullshit. Like, what you feel is real. Can we have some more healing information, please, for the collective? Following this energy of taking off the masks. We got heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Be open. Be open to the universe giving and receiving you love, so that can manifest in physical form, spiritual form, material form, financial form, all forms. Any other angel healing messages for the collective? We got you are a hun. Thank you. Thank you. They talking to me now. But I feel the need to read it to y'all too. We got you are a powerful light worker. Yeah. I feel like they're talking to me right now. I'm going to save that for myself. Somebody could be thinking... thank you if somebody thinks that I'm a powerful light worker. I'm not going to lie. Even when I'm not live, I sit in my room and I pull cards to help other people get through energies that I know that they don't want to talk to me about. I obviously ask their permission first, but people that are struggling with certain things, I light work for them. We got twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So as you guys heal and take off these masks, take off all these things that don't serve you, you're actually going to attract your twin flame. And something about books. This keeps coming out too. Somebody's thinking about writing a book. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Be careful, honey. One more, please, Archangel Raphael. He like, I'm on the cards. He's talking about ding. I rebuke that. Thank you. Archangel Raphael, can you please go to my kids right now? Because I don't know why the fuck they getting sick in the middle of the summer. But I rebuke anybody that may be trying to send any type of fucked up energy towards my children, first of all. And I thank you so much for clearing their body from head to toe swiftly. I thank you so much for allowing me to speak to you directly about my children. I ain't gonna lie, I just had to say that right now because the card, have you asked your angels for help with this? I just got a text that my sons are sick and they're struggling with their breathing and shit. Also, for people that are struggling with breathing after having COVID, you are not alone. That is something that they are not talking about. Every last one of my kids have had COVID and they have all acquired asthma or some type of breathing issue after that shit. They don't want to talk about that shit. And then I just heard that somebody was talking over there, but I heard Reiki. So apparently I need to do some type of Reiki, or you need to do some Reiki healing over your lungs. Literally. Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene on your free will choices. Anything else? Algonquins or Yeshua? Algonquins or Yeshua? We got parents. Ding. I guess my sons feel my energy now. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you from the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. And then we got crystals as well and indigo. So a lot of this keeps coming out. A lot of your parents could have just been telling you that you can't tap into these spiritual gifts, or that you don't have them, or they try to emotionally or mentally manipulate you out of following your right path or something like that. And Source wants you to know that they are helping you heal through that and work through that, so that you'll be able to, that'll be another layer of masking that you can take off of yourself so you can step into your power. Also, working with crystals will probably be very helpful at this time as well, to help y'all heal through this parental wounds. And then that's interesting. Labradorite. Y'all need labradorite. I got some in my bag. You can order some online. I prefer Califano. If you're going to order some online, get it from Califano on Amazon. They have the authentic ass crystals. Everybody don't have authentic crystals. And try to find it in raw form as well too. But we got indigo. The person you are inquiring about is highly sensitive natural born leader. I know that's my son. But some of y'all could be indigo children as well too. But I feel like that was just them telling me that my son can feel my energy. We're having cosmic conversations right now. So, ancestors, just a minute. Ancestors, what would you? Well, then you go get them. You took them off so you can put them on. I told you was gonna step on them before we got here. No. You get it. Ancestors, what would you like to say to the collective about this N95 message? Ancestors, what would you like to say to the collective about this N95 message? We got tune in and connect and begin writing now. I told y'all there's somebody that's a musician that's thinking about writing music. Do that shit. Somebody's thinking about writing a book. Do that shit. Tune in and connect. to your spirit guides, to nature. So we got tune in and connect. The ancestors speak. There has been so much noise and busy energy around you that you have not been able to stop and listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Quieten your mind and find a peaceful space that you can visit. Meditate or be still for a few moments each day, and you will feel more connected to your loved ones, regardless of distance. You will also be more receptive to signals and messages, spoken or otherwise. Listen to your gut instincts and do not doubt what you are feeling. Often the first thing that you feel, hear, or sense about something ends up being right. Still, it can take courage to listen to your intuition and trust your heart instead of being led by other people's opinions. Be open to a family member or a friend and the message that they are trying to communicate to you. It is time to connect with someone. And then next we got begin writing now. I know that's Elder Futhark. Hey, Elder Futhark, the coat of arms. Damn, my European ancestors here and shit. Goddamn, everybody here. I know that's Elder Futhark. Recognize that energy anywhere. Okay, begin writing now. Runes. Y'all need to work with runes. But the ancestors speak. Writing is a way to capture ideas, plans, dreams, and memories, as well as stories and history. It can also be therapeutic. You do not need to study or have any special tools to start writing. Put pen to paper and see what happens. Write for yourself, and as your creative talents are freed for others too. This is one of 8 notebooks, and I write all my downloads for the collective right here in this. All this. So if y'all get downloads from the cosmos and things like that, or if you feel like you're getting information, you need to be writing that shit down, because that's actually how you're going to be light working the collective too, by actually purging that information and then sharing it too with the collective. Or if you want to share it to me, if y'all feel some type of way about sharing it to the collective, then be my guest, but I'm going to tell you to do it yourself, because Source says stop hiding your light. I cannot help right now. So, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like we need to get a crystal oracle. Any yoga poses that the collective needs to do? We got the Lord of Dance, standing pose. That shit keeps coming out. Didn't I tell you about the seahorse or the tot nkotem, the pose or the dances that they be doing? A lot of y'all need to dance, belly dancing. But this will help align y'all back, release y'all chakras, all that kind of stuff. Any other yoga poses that the collective needs to do? I'm hearing somebody's back is hurting. Somebody's having back pain. Any yoga poses for these people that's having back pain? We got monkey. Do the monkey pose. Anything else? We got the standing split. So this is the pyramid pose, but you just put one leg up. And then we got the revolved side angle. So some of y'all need to do an actual yoga sequence where y'all standing, do that seahorse stand, what I was talking y'all about bending your knees and bending your back. And then a lot of y'all need to do that whole leg thing, stretch your arm out, and then go down and do the pyramid pose, and then just put your arms up, like turn your arms. If y'all are interested, I do have a whole comedic yoga sequence that I did, I think around like earlier this year. It's on my YouTube page, Chocolate Star Tarot, or y'all can look up comedic yoga sequences and shit. I'm trying to figure out why she's screaming like a crazy person. So we're gonna grab a crystal oracle and we're gonna get out of here. So, can we have a crystal oracle message for the collective that is taking off the masks so that they can walk into their purpose. No. No. Damn. Okay. Okay. I knew y'all was gonna get this card. Y'all got spiritual connection number 27. Somebody could be 27 years of age. And then we got revelation, but that came in reverse. So let's see what that's all about. Huh. We got purification in reverse too. I told you don't take your shoes off and you took them off anyway. Now you want me to get up and stop doing my work because you don't want to listen. So it's a hard no for me. It's a hard no for me, sis. So, spiritual connection. Cry louder, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of an asshole. I ain't gonna lie. It irritates the hell out of me when I tell my kids not to do something and they do it anyway. Cry louder. Okay. We got Ascended Master Saint Germain, Amethyst. We bring you the blessing of spiritual connection. There are times on your life path when you will feel alone. If you are working on an issue or going through a challenging time and do not feel particularly supported, or that others understand, or even though they may love you, then that sense of loneliness may increase for a time. Or perhaps you wonder if you are spiritually connected as you would like to be. Perhaps you have been asking for confirmation of your divine connection, or for some sort of sign that what you think might be divine guidance is genuine. This oracle comes with a message. You are capable of conscious spiritual connection, and that connection is growing in power every time you talk to the universe through prayer or any act of devotion. You are also being asked to release any barriers around your heart and mind so that you can allow the unconditionally loving voice of spirit to be heard in your heart and soothe your mind. Period. So some of y'all need to work with amethyst right now. The affirmation for this card is, I trust and rely upon my spiritual connection unconditionally. It is safe for me to be fully open to spirit, to receive unconditionally loving and uplifting messages that are truly helpful. I like that. And then next we got number 6. Angel Amethyl and Blue Obsidian. Revelation. We bring you the gift of revelation. There are times when not knowing is helpful. During such times, you develop unconditional trust in the universe. That trust will then support you in living your life according to your personal truths. Seeing something green. Mighty has a green aura. You need a lot of trust in yourself and in life to live with such courage. Not knowing the bigger picture can help you stay focused on what you need to do right now, rather than getting so excited about the future you become distracted from the work that needs to be accomplished in the present moment, unwittingly slowing down your progress and delaying the very future you want to draw closer to you. However, there are other times when it is more helpful to know, to understand, and to see. A particular truth will help you gain perspective, let go of the past, heal a wound, and feel safer, feel more loved, more empowered, and ready for the next step on your life journey. This is one of those times. We bring you the helpful gift of revelation now because you are ready to know a deeper truth. I feel the need to read all of this. There is an expression that says that when it no longer serves you to not know, you shall know. For the spiritual aspirant who believes their path would be much easier if they only knew what was going on in their lives and why things were happening the way that they were, this might seem questionable. Yet there are benefits and empowerments that happen for us when we are in a not knowing phase of our life journey, laboring through darkness and confusion, and not really sure what we are doing or supposed to be learning. During such times, there is a possibility to develop spiritual strength by learning to trust unconditionally in life. This unconditional trust then helps us to have the courage to act on insights and revelations as they come. As we may as we might feel we are always ready to know what is going on, that is not actually the case. There are times when seeing the divine purpose behind what is happening and realizing exactly what we are letting go of and what we are growing into would intimidate or frighten us. It might also seem so grand and overwhelming that we shut down and resist the process because our minds don't understand that what seems to be difficult or impossible now can seem utterly natural and comfortable several years or even several months from now. Or maybe a revelation of a glorious future will be so exciting that we could not stay in the present enough to do what needs to be done to actually allow it to happen. There is a saying in the Sufi mystic tradition that the divine grants destiny with compassion. What this means is the universe really loves you and wants to nurture you in your path with the right information coming to you at the right time. Would you ask a kindergarten student to attend a postgraduate degree class in mathematics? Mina, you want to do pre-algebra?
What's reality?
My whole point exactly. I just being silly. Would you ask a child to handle the responsibilities that feel natural and even empowering for an adult to assume? What would happen to the kindergarten student or the child who is suddenly required so much more of than what he is naturally equipped to deal with at this stage in his life? How might they respond? Y'all see me actively doing this right now at this point. Sources talking to all of us, including Mina. In time, with growth and development, those things could happen quite naturally and even more easily when there is no fear created by the mind wandering. What if I fail? I don't think I can do that. It might cause resistance, self-doubt, and hesitation, all because the truth of what was coming was accessed prematurely. So, jumping timelines. I learned this shit the hard way, y'all, family. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I jumped so many goddamn timelines, they slapped my ass back to level 1. Was like, back to the basics, dumbass. But anyway, we are at a phase of evolution on the planet Earth, where a lot can change in a short number of years. In fact, a lot of change in a number of months. What might throw you into fear if you knew it now could be the very same information that you accept with equanimity and trust, and perhaps even feel empowered and inspired by several months or several years from now. The universe knows what you need and when you will best benefit from seeing what is happening from a higher perspective, including glimpses of how your future is unfolding. In the same way, when an insight about your future or understanding is about to happen or does come to you, you are ready. You might be comfortable with it or feel very challenged and not feel ready. However, there is a world of difference between feeling ready and being ready. The universe knows what you're capable of, and when an insight comes to you, you can do something constructive with it. A revelation is coming to you now because you are ready for it. Believe in what you see. Feel and know within your heart now and over the coming time. You are...
There was a biggest ant who was on the log gum on my shoe.
Honey.
And I wiped it off.
Okay, baby, ants live outside. Ants live outside. Okay. Okay, baby. The universe knows what you're capable of, and when an insight comes to you, you can do something constructive with it. A revelation is coming to you now because... Oh, wait, I already read that. Believe in what you see, feel, and know within your heart now and over the time. You are going to see a mystery revealed before your very eyes, and you may be startled, humbled, moved, and inspired by what you come to know. There is only love in every revelation. You are just going to understand more of love's delicious, divine plan for your soul in this lifetime. Trust in what you perceive, no matter how radical it may seem. The divine is about to show you a glimpse into the heart of your life story and a positive prediction for your future. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. That, wow. Wow, wow,
Why do
wow.
you say crap too?
Because that was just amazing. So, to integrate this guidance, I'm going to say this invocation. I call upon the crystal angel of the blue obsidian and angel Amatil who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of revelation. I trust and receive the truth revealed now. I accept insight into my own destiny, into what I am releasing, into what I am opening up to, and any insight I need to know about situations in my life which will serve my growth at this time. May these revelations be delivered with grace, mercy, and compassion. I am strong enough to see and know the truth and feel unconditionally loved by the universe. Through my own free will, so be it. I really feel like they're talking to me now too, y'all. Oh my gosh. Woo! I feel so convicted. Like when you sitting in church and you just like know that that shit is for you. It's just in your soul. So I want y'all to don't think that, oh, that could never be for me. Like, no, know that that shit is for you, bro. This shit is for you. That life you want to live, that shit is for you. That rich lifestyle, that shit is for you. Period. So this is good for your throat chakra. And they want you to say, if you want to repeat this, you can. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to see and to know truth. I allow my mind to become empty of preconceived notions and expectations, assumptions and opinions about what can or cannot be. Instead, I open my mind willingly to be impressed upon by divine truth. The revelation of truth, of guidance, of insight, and of understanding happens at the perfect time and in the perfect way for me through meditation, thoughts, visions that pop into my mind spontaneously, through my dreams and the inner knowing of my body. When a revelation is true, I know it is unconditionally loving. When a revelation seems fearful to my body or mind, I know it is a sign that fear is leaving my body and my mind, and I wait for the loving insight to follow with complete trust. Through divine mercy and unconditional love, so be it. Wow. The affirmation for this is, the truth of love revealed sets me free. All right, so I'm about to say a prayer. I'm going to say this moon or this card prayer, and then I'm going to say our actual prayer, and we're going to get out of here. May divine love bring truth to all beings at the perfect time and in the perfect way, so every being can manifest their divine potential and be happy and free. According to divine compassion, so be it. Highest source of light, thank you so much for granting us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, Source. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, I just want to hit my sound bowl real quick, y'all. Put a little more ancestral healing into this shit. Hold on, y'all, because my thing playing me now. Can you not, bro? Back up. Like, just back up. Okay. I'm going to play my... Just sit down. Okay, but you have your bum in my computer, and everybody's looking at your bum. Okay. This is the frequency of 432 hertz. It's all about healing, specifically about healing your heart chakra. So.
Bug is still on my shoe, but my bug's okay.
All right, family. That was it. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Love you. Ashe, positive energy, healing, abundance, letting go of fear, all that shit. All that shit. Prosperity, abundance, all that. Bye.